First reading. A reading from the prophet Isaiah, chapter 6, verses 1 to 8. In the year of King Uzziah's death, I saw the Lord seated on the high and lofty throne. His train filled the sanctuary. Above him stood seraphs, each one with 6 wings, two to cover its face, two to cover its feet, and two for flying. And they were shouting these words to each other: Holy, holy, holy is Yahweh Sabaoth. His glory fills the whole earth. The doorposts shook at the sound of their shouting, and the temple was full of smoke. Then I said, Woe is me, I'm lost, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips, and my eyes have seen the King Yahweh Sabaoth. Then one of the serps flew to me, holding in its hand a live coal, which it had taken from the altar with a pair of tongs. With this it touched my mouth and said, Look, this has touched your lips. Your guilt has been removed and your sin forgiven. I then hear the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send? Who will go for us? And I said, Here am I, send me. This is the word of Lord. Thanks be to God. A reading from the Gospel according to Saint Matthew, chapter 10, verses 24 to 33. Disciple is not superior to teacher, nor slave to master. It is enough for disciple to grow to be like teacher, and slave like master. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebul, how much more the members of his household? So do not be afraid of them. Everything now covered up will be uncovered, and everything now hidden will be made clear. What I say to you in the dark, tell in the daylight. What you hear in whispers, proclaim from the housetops. Do not be afraid of those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul. Fear him rather who can destroy both body and soul in hell. Can you not buy 2 sparrows for a penny, and yet not one falls to the ground without your Father knowing? Why, every hair on your head has been counted, so there is no need to be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. So if anyone declares himself for me in the presence of human beings, I will declare myself for him in the presence of my Father in heaven. But the one who disowns me in the presence of human beings, I will disown in the presence of my Father in heaven.